These are my Technics mk5s. No problems at all with any of the crossfader. This is obviously the button where you can just zero it. So this is for zero pitch. And then when you switch that off, you've got the pitch you want. It comes with ortophon, I can never say that word, Concord stylus. As you can see, starts beautifully, stops really nice. The platters got a nice smooth movement on them, no problem with them at all. They'll go forever like that. Both the actual plugs to actually connect up and both the earth wires are in really good condition. This is a second deck, so let's flip that round. Just show you on both decks. Deck number 1, this works perfectly, lights on. Deck number 2 works perfectly. Start it up. Pitch goes up and down. Really nice. Oh, did I undo that? Pitch goes up and down. As you can see, it goes faster and slower. And on top of all of that, stops beautifully. And the bearings in that one are really good as well. I've taken impeccable care of them because they've always been in these hard cases. Whenever I've moved house or I've gone anywhere, or if I did a little DJ gig at one of my mates' houses years ago, as you can see, I've got a massive collection of vinyl. I'm only selling because I've got divorced and I'm moving back to the UK and I need to raise funds to get back home. There's, I'm going to be really straight with you, there's a crack in the top of this which I glued a while ago. This one's in better condition. They were sprayed matte black a long time ago because these things are really shit at scratching. You can buy a new one, but they're terrible for cracking. These are, and these are the original cases, so it shows how good care I took care of them. That happened when I dropped it on the floor once, just the top, and it cracked. They're so brittle, it's unbelievable. These cases are fantastic. They come with like a pad inside. Now what I tell everybody to do, whenever you're transporting one of these platters will come out. And if you've just got the lid on and you're carrying them, these can come out. So what I use, they're just down by here. Have they fallen down the back? Give me a second. Yeah, there's one there. See, not a planned video. I've got this soundproofing foam, which squidges, and I just literally rest that on the top of the deck there. So they'll come with this. So when you put this down on top, you can see it only rests about 1 millimeter higher. And when you put the lid down, it just presses down on that platter a tiny bit. And what that actually does, it stops the platter from moving when you're transporting them. Remember the first time I did it, I picked them up, moved them and got them to a party. The platter had actually come off inside and it snapped one of my styluses. So I've always got a spare set. I think I've got some spare ones. So, you know, £1,200 for the hard cases. Technics mk5s, only home use since I've had them. Beautiful decks. I love my decks. And they come with the hard cases as well. And the styluses. I've seen them going for a lot more without the hard cases. And these hard cases are in really good condition. I think the hard cases on their own when I bought them come to about 250 quid. They weren't cheap, and I think the styluses were about 2,000 odd, 200 quid. Sorry, I'm living in Sweden. I still speak in Swedish. Get confused. I think I've got some spare styluses in there as well. I think it's a pretty good deal. These decks are fantastic. I'm absolutely gutted to be selling them. If I could raise like a grand odd, plus I'm actually having to sell my DDJ SZ as well. And I'm gutted about that as well. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So you're getting 2 amazing decks in impeccable condition. I've taken such good care of them. They've always had the dust covers on them. And they've always been stored in the house because I've always had them out because of my vinyls. Gutted they go in, but I need the money to get home from Sweden. So whoever gets them is getting an absolute amazing set of Technics decks. Hope that you were lucky enough to get these bad boys. Thank you for looking in.